Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Chris's Habs Corner. I'm just doing a very quick initial reaction video to the signing of Michael Pezzetta today. The Habs locked him up for another 2 years. He was going to be an RFA this summer, so he's locked in until 2025. I think they got him at, I think, 1.6 million dollars for over the next 2 years. I think 1.6 total. And I did say I'm very pleased about this. I did say back in April when I went over the free agency discussion that I wanted to see Pezzetta be locked in for at least another year or two. A guy that brings the heart and soul, brings the grit, the energy every night, and really injects that into the lineup every night, even when there's moments during the season of just dry, dull spells. In games where players aren't motivated, he's a guy that can just be a spark plug and get energy going on that bottom six. So I think this was a smart move by Kent Hughes, and they got him cheap too, 1.6 million. That's not too big of a cap hit. We did see towards the end of the season he was playing pretty well with guys like Alex Belzil, Chris Tierney, Jesse Ullinen, Jake Evans. He has chemistry with all of them. And when he has guys that play similar roles to him, that north-south hockey, especially on the forecheck, just going in for the big hits and always able to just bring that energy in the cycle game in the offensive zone, that allows him, I saw from last season, to really open up his offensive playmaking abilities. They're limited, but he has some playmaking abilities when he has like-minded players like him that play a heavy forecheck, hard-hitting cycle game. He tends to develop good chemistry, right? And we saw he had really good chemistry with a guy like Jake Evans, another guy that's pretty good on the cycle game, pretty good with just going hard in the corners and keeping pucks and keeping plays alive in a positive way along the boards, right? So, when you saw Pezzetta, said not to repeat myself, but he's not just a hard-hitting, smash-mouth player. He has some very limited, but some playmaking abilities to him. We saw him on zone entries, stop on a dime, look up for pass options, not just, throw the puck into an open area and go and chase after it, right? He has a little bit of creativity to his game. Quick thoughts are, I don't know how accurate this is, but a guy like RHP or Jesse Ullinen, those are two guys, that are most likely going to be locked in for next year. And knock on wood, with a healthy roster and a healthy lineup, guys, really, they're going to be bottom six players if there's a healthy roster this year with everybody in the lineup. So you would most likely see guys like Ullinen and RHP playing on that bottom fourth line pairing with Michael Pezzetta. And RHP brings his energy in different ways, just the way he's never given up on pucks, and he always seems to be around the puck, always seems to be engaged in the battle on the boards and understands how to win puck battles. It's going to really benefit a guy like Michael Pezzetta in his game. And I think a guy like Harvey Pinard, when he is, on that bottom six playing with Pezzetta at times next season, is really going to take advantage of those big hits and those, just those hard puck battles that Michael Pezzetta allows to engage along the boards. So I think that's just nothing but a good move by the Habs, bringing him back. I'll never forget that Tiger Williams move he made after he got the shootout winner in Buffalo. That was awesome last season, and he just has that he has that swagger to him, He has that he knows he's a bottom six player, but he knows that he can stay as a bottom six player, right? I think he's a fourth line player that you don't forget about, when he moves on to another team, or when a team loses out on him. He's not the type of fourth line player that you just dismiss after the offseason, leaves your mind and goes gently into the night. He leaves a little bit of a mark because of his soul, his energy, just the little bit of playmaking he has to his fourth line game as well. So I'm very pleased about this, guys. Smart move by management. That's all I have on this. I was just going to, do a quick reaction and touch on this subject really quick. Again, Habs locked in Michael Pezzetta for 2 years, $1.6 million. He's going to be with us until the end of the 2024-2025 season. Nothing but good news on that. I'll talk to you guys next time. Go Habs, go.